to Let's Talk, where we talk about plants and animals to see them in their natural environment and trying to see how we can use that observation that we have learned from them in our own everyday life. So my next discussion is going to be on spiders. Ooh, creepy crawlers. Okay, so there are different type of spiders, and now we're not going to get into the more scientific naming of spiders. This is just a general forum, right? And this is my personal observation and what I took from each plant and animal to to use in my everyday relationships with persons. Okay, so now spiders. Let's discuss these. So we have different types. We have the indoor, I like to call them the indoor spiders. Those are the very skinny ones with the long legs, right? That's very cute. They tend to look very cute. And then you have the other ones, which are more the hardback spiders, which are the outdoor spiders. I would say the more soldier spiders, right? Because they have those hardbacks. So what I've learned from spiders. Okay, so through my observation, I've found that spiders, um, apart from being great at webbing, they are, you would normally see one spider to a web. There's occasions when you'll see two to a web, but usually it's one to a web. And the spiders that I have noticed indoors, they tend to be they tend to web, well, the ones that I've noticed in this present home that I'm in, sometimes they would web low, like low towards the ground, which is unusual because I would normally, back home in my country, I would normally see them web high up to close to the ceiling, almost to the ceiling, right? That it would be difficult if you want to take down the web, it would be difficult to reach. Then you'd have to get a really long broom to reach them. So I was trying to figure out what is the difference. Why is it that these spiders are webbing low and the ones in my country would web high? So, well, that's my observation. My hypothesis is that possibly they're webbing based on where they can find food, which would make sense, right? So the ones that are webbing high are the ones that would be catching moths, the flying moths, and the ones that are webbing low, which is the ones that I'm noticing more in this home, would be catching more crawling insects. So that's my hypothesis, that they're webbing based on where they can find their food the most easily accessible, which obviously if you're, because and also too, the houses are very tall. The ones that they're webbing low in, the roofs is very tall, so chances are you might not find a moth that high, and so they're webbing low to get the food or the insects that they can get, that would be crawling insects, right? So that's my brief observation, right? And what I learned from that is that you must stay close to your food. Stay close to where your food is, right? So your food must be easily accessible. So if you are living somewhere, it must be easy for you to reach to the supermarket. It must be easy for you to get to the store. You should always keep your food close by. Right? Make sense? Yes, it does. So that's what I learned. Alright, so again, this is just my observation. You might think otherwise. Leave a comment to say, why is it that you think differently? Okay, it will be interesting to know. Alright, so until next time, thank you for joining Let's Talk. Bye.